Hello, welcome back to Shakil's physics classes. We go into the next topic for discussion: charging of a capacitor through inductance and resistance. Charging of a capacitor through resistance and inductance. First draw the circuit diagram for this. Resistance, inductance, all connected in series. We are going to use a Morse key. Okay. Battery of EMF E. Capacitance, resistance, inductance, battery of EMF. So we proceed this way. The capacitance, the resistance R and inductance L are connected in series through a Morse key to which is connected a battery of EMF E. We are now first going to see charging of a capacitor through inductance and resistance. When you press the key, the circuit gets completed, current will start to flow at any instant. Let us say I be the current flowing in the circuit and Q be the charge at any instant of time on the capacitor. Therefore, potential across R I can write as IR. Potential across C I can write it as Q by C. Back EMF in L is minus L di by dt. So these things have to be now connected to arrive at an equation. Okay? To lengthy derivation, you have to listen very carefully. As we all know, the back EMF produced will oppose the applied EMF. Therefore, L di by dt is equal to IR plus Q by X. I suppose you are able to follow this equation. If only you are able to follow this, we can proceed further. This is a lengthy derivation, mind you. You have to listen very, very carefully. So I am going to rearrange this. IR plus L di by dt plus Q by C. Since I can be written as dq by dt, I will write it here. Since I can be written as dq by dt, I will write this expression as R dq by dt plus L d square q by dt squared plus Q by C is equal to E. Is that clear to you? I am going to divide this expression throughout by L. Dividing by L throughout squared q by dt squared plus r by l dq by dt plus q by lc is equal to e by l. So before I go into further things, I will give the equation numbers. They are very important, and let me write this equation as 1. Is that okay to you, sir? You have to listen this very carefully, because discharge of a capacitor through resistance inductance will be almost the same. Okay? Put R by L is equal to 2B. 1 by LC is equal to K square. So if you put that, this expression becomes d squared q by dt squared plus 2b dq by dt plus k squared q is equal to e by l. Am I right, sir? Now, okay, we will try to rearrange this expression in this fashion. D squared q by dt squared plus 2b dq by dt plus, I am going to bring e by l that side, which means a minus sign will be there. Take q as common. Take k squared as common. Okay. Then it will be q minus e by k squared l is equal to 0. Is that clear to you? Is that clear to you? Now, put x is equal to q minus e by k squared l. Therefore, dx by dt will give me dq by dt, d squared x by dt squared will be d squared q by dt squared. Right, sir? So in this equation, which I have not numbered, I am going to substitute these values. Therefore, the above equation becomes d squared x by dt squared plus 2b dx by dt plus k squared x is equal to 0. And let me call this equation as equation number 2, sir. This is equation number 2 for me. And you can see equation 2 is a second order differential equation. In allied mathematics, you would have been taught how to take a trial solution for such a second order differential equation and then solve it. We are going to follow the same thing. Let us say, let a trial solution of this differential equation be of the form x is equal to e power alpha t. If x is equal to e power alpha t, dx by dt will be alpha e power alpha t, d squared x by dt squared is alpha squared e power alpha t. Agreed, sir? I have to rub this circuit diagram now. Only then I will be able to proceed. Therefore, let me rub this off. As I said, if I press this key downwards, circuit gets completed and it is going to charge the capacitor through inductance and resistance. And at any instant the current I have taken as I, at any instant as charge, therefore the potential difference across R, therefore the potential difference across C, and the back EMF in L. Therefore I proceed, right? Let me rub this off to proceed further. So let us substitute that value alpha square e power alpha t in the place of dx squared by dt square. I substituted here plus alpha e power alpha t plus that has to be 2b e power alpha t. Am I right? 2b alpha e power alpha t plus k square e power alpha t is equal to 0. You can see e power alpha t common, therefore the expression becomes alpha square plus 2b alpha plus k square is equal to 0. And this is quadratic equation in alpha, and therefore we can solve this to get the roots. You solve this using minus b plus or minus root of b squared minus 4ac squared. Alpha is equal to minus 2b plus or minus under root of 4b squared minus k squared upon 2. So that will give me minus b. This will be minus 4ac. Okay. To be the equation for k squared x, that's right, fine. Minus b plus or minus root of b squared minus 4ac. Okay, therefore there is a 4 here. 4ac. Okay. And this 4 if is taken out, it will be 2. 2 will go off. Plus or minus under root of b squared minus b squared. Therefore the solution will become, there are 2 values of alpha. There are 2 values of alpha. Is that okay to you? 2 values of alpha, and therefore the solution, general solution, the general solution of the differential equation. This must be in x, am I right? X is equal to a e power minus b plus root of b squared minus k squared into t plus b into e power minus b minus root of b squared minus k squared into t, where a and b are 2 arbitrary constants to be determined using suitable boundary conditions. You have to introduce suitable boundary conditions to determine the value of a and b. Now, where do I go? I go to this expression, right? I will rub this off so that you can see what I am doing. Let me rub this off, this part. Okay. Since I am interested in knowing the charge, I will write this expression as Q is E by K squared L. Okay? And I don't need all these things now. Therefore, I will rub this off. From this, I have done that. I will rub and proceed. Okay? Q is equal to x I will substitute minus p plus p square minus k square into p plus b into e power minus e root of p square minus k square into p plus. See, I will modify this separately. I will tell you what it is. E k square is 1 upon LC. Okay, k square is 1 upon LC. So LL goes off. This gives me EC. I know Q is equal to CV. In the place of B, I have a E. In the place of C, I have a C. Therefore, it must give me maximum charge. Therefore, I will test it. Is that okay to you, sir? I have skipped a step. I am telling you how it is. E in the place of k square, 1 upon LC, L is there. LL goes off, I get C, 1 upon C. This C when it goes up, EC. EC is equal to Q naught. How? Right? Now. I did tell you that A and B are two arbitrary constants to be determined using suitable conditions. The first boundary condition I would like to apply is when P is 0, Q is also 0. Therefore, this expression becomes 0 is equal to A. If T is 0, anything to the power 0 is 1 plus anything to the power 0 is 1 B plus Q naught. I get A plus B is equal to minus Q naught. I have not given the numbers. I have missed the numbers. Let me write the numbers. First of all, this is equation 3 for me. This is equation 4 for me. Is that okay to you? Okay. This is equation 5 for me.